Молодости совсем нет у этих. За неделю подошли гопойка.
Новичков нынче, что собак не резал.
Double Charlie back at you guys. Today we're going over the Geissele Super Duty 11.5. This has been my main squeeze since 2019. So we'll dive into what I love about it, why I've kept it for so long, and how it's been running. As always, ammo is sponsored by Abe's Awesome Armament, located on Route 104 in New Hampton, New Hampshire. They provide the ammo for us to keep making content. If you guys get a chance, local area, go check them out. Great people. They can give you some great advice, insight, hook you up with your first. And yeah, appreciate you guys. All right, guys, today going over this 11.5 Geissele Super Duty. This has been my main squeeze since 2019. It's a pre-COVID era firearm. It has been flawless, honestly. Just going to dive right into it. So bear with us as well. It is 70 degrees in October in New Hampshire right now, so I'm getting absolutely bombarded with ladybugs. So if you see them, nothing we can do about them. If you see me squirming like a crackhead, that's why. So yeah, we're gonna go right into this thing. So as I said, 11.5 Geissele Super Duty. It is clear. It is unloaded. Ryan's behind the camera today. This is a 1-in-7 twist chrome-lined Geissele Super Duty barrel with their Super Duty bomb-proof gas system. Man, I'm coming up close to 15,000 rounds on this thing right now, and I think the only malfunctions that I've had have been shooting suppressed in the winter with a very dirty gun, and also a casing flying up, shooting from prone on the side, going up and then landing back inside of the action. That's the only malfunction that actually comes to mind. Other than that, it's been great. Now, it is a little bit different. It's not a full Geissele Super Duty. I do have a Psionics NP3 bolt carrier group in here with a forward controls ACF charging handle. There's nothing wrong with the Geissele RCBG with their nano coating. It is very nice. I just, like the look of the NP3. But, with that said, there's nothing wrong. You could run the Geissele. I ran the REBCG for, half of this gun's life, and it was fine. It was great. Those carriers clean up really nice when they get dirty. So, yeah. Moving right along, this is the Mark 16 Geissele rail. It has the anti-rotation tab built into it. If you don't get an actual Geissele Super Duty, you're going to have the tabs on the side. And as I said, this is a 2019 model. I believe the newer rails have the reinforced, sling points. These ones, they're just the bare metal, but I run a paracord anyways up front on all my uppers. They each get their own dedicated Edgar Sherman sling. That's the only sling I run. Shout out ESD. So the Mark 16 rail has been great. They have had a reputation for being bendy. We run our stuff hard up here in the mountains. We are running every single winter, almost nightly in the woods, hiking with our night vision, on the trails, beating things up. Haven't had any sort of shift, haven't had any sort of bend. It's been running every laser that I've put on it. The Maul is the main laser that stays on it. Right now there is an Engall. It does have a mod light, and I am running a Sandman S that we can dive into another day on the Sandman S, but going back, I probably wouldn't have chosen it as a first suppressor. For my optics, T2 is the way for me on a Unity, what is that, the Unity riser, Unity fast riser with a G33 on a flip to center that comes on and off whenever, depending on what I'm doing. Great thing about a magnifier, tried the LPVOs, they're they're nice, but I do like the option to be able to go on and off. Yeah, another reason why I've really kept this 11.5 as the main squeeze over the years has been accuracy. Man, it's been for an 11.5, I have no problem reaching out to 320, hitting an 8-inch plate every single shot. We're rolling plenty of footage of that. And then grouping it at 50, you know, you're putting bullets and bullets, especially with the clean barrel. Now it's opening up just a little bit with the round count on it. But if I do scrub it and bring it back to a fresh clean barrel, I can put it right back to a one MOA gun all day long. Yeah, it's been just, like I said, reliability has been really flawless on this thing. I cannot think of, besides the one malfunction that I had where the casing shot back up into the, went up and landed back into the action. That's the only malfunction that I can actually remember with this thing. So another good thing about this Geissele Super Duty, the whole package, as you see, this is not a Geissele lower, but it does still have the Geissele trigger that comes with the Super Duties. It's the SSAEX, so it has the flat-faced lightning bow. It is a great trigger. It's my favorite Geissele trigger. Super crisp. It is, everything about a Geissele that you'd want. Do a little Garand thumb, put your trigger over mine, put your trigger over mine, put your finger over mine. And yeah, really no take up on this SSAX, and you're hitting that wall and it's so crisp, so nice. No take up on that reset. Yeah, you can be so fast with this thing. I love it. It just helps with your accuracy. You're gonna stay accurate on those long shots. It's gonna be, just butter, just crispy. Yeah, this thing has been probably the softest shooting 11.5 that I've had the pleasure of shooting to date. Putting it up against 11.5 Knights, BCM, Geissele, obviously. This thing has just been, a real boring pleasure to shoot, to keep as my main gun. It is 5.56, so recoil isn't, all that, but it's just soft. Whatever Bill's doing over there, it's working. Part wear, I'm having my average, wear on charging handles that are basically all silver now. Inside the upper receiver itself has been, you're seeing the silver, you're seeing the rare aluminum. That's to be expected with the round count. We also have some video of the gas port and down the barrel with the bore scope. Gas block in the gas port journal is, wearing as expected. Just proper wear, proper gun, pleasure to shoot, super, super soft, and really, it's been a main squeeze for a reason. Yeah, I prefer the 11.5 just for the ergonomics of it, being able to bring it up quick, hopefully, and I don't plan on ever having to do any sort of real life work with this, but being able to run the drills in a 2-gun, kicking down doors in the simulated drills, just being able to bring it up, shoot real quick, find the target, and just keep on running with a relatively lightweight full package that can basically do it all. Can't really ask more from a firearm. So as the Super Duty comes, this was an originally Luna Black Geissele Super Duty, so I did have the rail. I did spray paint it, wasn't happy with it, so I got it Cerakoted from my buddy. But yeah, the anodizing has held up. It is, definitely got its markings, definitely has its what would you call that, character. The nano coating that also comes, I believe they're not doing the close tine surefires anymore, but the nano coating that Geissele does have is, like I said, it's spectacular. Carbon wipes off it very, very easily with little effort, and the fit with the lower, actually have a LWRC lower, mates up great with it. Woo. Pros for this thing, right? So I've already said it probably a few times now. It's been my go-to rifle for 4 years now. It has 15,000 rounds on it for a reason. It is soft shooting. It is accurate. When you clean it, it returns to great accuracy. Hasn't lost zero on any of its, lasers, optics. It's an AR-15, so you can throw any part in it that you want. And always recommend doing a headspace, especially if you're going to change bull carrier groups. Definitely check your head spacing. But yeah, no, Geissele did a great job with this. They do have a URGI as well that is also using a Geissele barrel now. I don't believe they're still making them with Daniel Defense barrels, but that'd be a similar build to this that you could go that route as well. But yeah, Geissele Super Duty 11.5, hands down my favorite 11.5 to date. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. We'll keep you guys updated with it. Bring it in for cons. I really don't have anything bad to say about this. I only changed out, like I said, the forward control stuff just because I am a big fan of Roger. He has done a lot for me, and this thing's taken everything that I've given it, from steel ammo to the best quality brass ammo. Yeah, it's been flawless. It's definitely a favorite. All right, guys, so just kind of wrapping this one up. Like I said, 2019 version of the Geissele Super Duty, modified quite a bit, but, still had plenty of time on this as a stock package. So who should get it? Your first AR owner, absolutely. If you're looking for your first AR, Geissele Super Duty is the way to go, in my opinion. Even their 14.5s, we're going to be doing a video on that as well. Spectacular. All the way to your duty grade guys. If you're law enforcement, if your agency's running these, I know a lot of them are. Great for that. Two gun, great for that. If you just want to add something else, if you want a soft shooting 11.5, this is definitely the AR for you. All right, that brings us to the end of this one. Double Charlie 2019 version of the Geissele Super Duty 11.5. Like, comment, share. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys sticking with us. Stick around for more. We got a whole bunch coming at you. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.